Good morning, Standard 5 students. Today we'll discuss about the revision of chapter 9, skeletal system. So we have already done this, but we will revise it once more. So let us revise this chapter. Some important points we will see first in this chapter. So that is, what is an organ? So organ is a self-contained group of tissues that performs a specific function. A group of tissues, a collection of tissues that performs a particular job, particular function is known as organ. Now, organism, an individual living thing such as one animal, plant, fungus or bacteria. So, individual living thing is known as an organism. Now, let us see about the organ system. An organ system is a group of organs that work together to perform a certain function in an organism. A group of organs like in a digestive system. It is an organ system that consists of many organs in a digestive system like mouth, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, anus, and many glands that secretes enzymes. So all these together form an organ system, that is digestive system. So like this, many organ systems are there in our body, and these are all the group of many organs together working for a particular job. Like digestive system is working for digestion of our food. In the next we will see about the different organ systems. So our body have many organ systems to perform a particular job. Each organ system perform a particular job. So we can see the names of some organ systems in our body. So these are nervous system, digestive system, muscular system, skeletal system, respiratory system, circulatory system, reproductive system, and excretory systems are some organ systems in our body. Now, what is skeletal system? So we will see about the skeletal system in this chapter. This system gives shape to our body and helps us in movement. It gives shape and support to our body, and it helps in the movement. Now, in this system, we have different points that we will discuss. First is, what is joint? A joint is the meeting place of two bones. Where two bones meet, that place is known as joint. That help us in the movement of different parts of the body. Now, what are ligaments? The bones are held together by strong tissues called ligaments. Now, two bones are held together by strong tissues called ligaments. Ligaments join the two bones together. Now, there is a very important fluid in the bones that is known as synovial fluid. Let us see about that. A special type of fluid is present in the joints and known as synovial fluid, which acts like a lubricant and help the bones to move smoothly. So, there is a fluid between the two joints so that the joints can move the parts of the body very easily and smoothly, and it acts as a lubricant. Like we add lubricant in our machines, different types of machines to work it smoothly. We have natural lubricant, that is synovial fluid, which helps the bones to move freely. What is a bone marrow? A skeleton are hollow and are filled with a soft fatty substance called bone marrow. Our skeleton is, the bones in the skeleton is hollow and it is filled with a fatty substance known as bone marrow. Now let us see about the other things. You can see the picture also, how the two bones are joined together in a place, and here you can see the synovial fluid is filled in between the gap. In this gap, the synovial fluid is filled to make it work smoothly. Next, what we will see about the types of joints. So there are two types of joints in our body: movable joints and immovable joints. So movable joints are, mostly our body has movable joints. Only in the skull we have immovable joint. So movable joints are of four kinds: ball and socket joint. This type of joint allows movement in many directions. The shoulder joint and the hip joints are examples of ball and socket joint. We can move our hand from the shoulder and our legs also from the hip joint in many directions. You can see the picture also here, ball and socket joint. Movement in all three planes. Shoulder and hip joints are ball and socket joints. This type of joint is multi-axial. It is multi-axial joint. Now next we will see about the hinge joint. So you know about the hinges of the door. No? This type of joint works like the hinges in the door. This type of joint allows back and forth movement. Bones in the knee, elbow, fingers and toes, you can see it folds in the one direction only. No? We cannot fold it in the opposite direction. So it is a type of hinge joint that works like the hinges of a door. And knee is the largest hinge joint in our body. Knee is the largest hinge joint in our body. You can see bones of the elbow. It is also a type of hinge joint. In this picture, you can see our elbow. No? A joint you can see. It can fold only in one direction. Human knee also. Knee you can see the largest hinge joint. It can also fold your leg from the knee only in one direction. Now next is pivot joint. Pivot joint is also called rotary joint. This type of joint is found between the skull and the first two vertebrae of the spine. It allows to move head up and down. Now we can move our head up, down and sideways. Now this moving bones rotates within a ring that is formed from a second bone and adjoining ligament. So it can rotate in a ring. You can see the picture, then it will be very clear to you. In this picture also it is very much clear that the bone is rotating in a ring. Now here you can see the bone is rotating in a ring. You can see here is skull. Now in this the bone is fixed inside the two upper vertebrae, first two vertebrae, and it is rotating on that, and it gives us head up, down and sideways movement. Next is gliding joint. This joint allows the bones to glide past one another in any direction along the plane of the joint. It is gliding over each other. Now, bones are gliding over each other. Some of the bones in your wrist and ankles move by gliding against each other. Now, it is present in our wrist and ankle. We can bend our back easily because of this joint. Our vertebrae also glide over each other. So, we can bend our back with the help of this gliding joint in our vertebrae. Gliding joints, you can see the wrist. Now parts of the skeletal system. So we have many different parts of a skeletal system in our body. First is skull, rib cage, spine or backbone, our both the limbs, upper limb and lower limb, girdles, hind limbs and forelimbs also you can say. So you can see now muscles are also there all over the skeleton. Our body is covered with muscles. Now our skeletal system is covered with muscles. There are more than 600 muscles in our body. Muscles are made up of long, strong fibers, and they are very strong, long fibers that covers the whole skeleton. Muscles are made up of long, strong fibers. The muscular system is responsible for the movement of the human body. Now, without the help of the muscles, our bones alone cannot show the movement. So, muscles are very important for the movement of the different parts of our body. Muscles are tough, elastic, fleshy and strong tissues in our body. Some muscles are attached to the bones. These muscles pull the bones and help in the movement. So, these are known as skeletal muscles. These are attached to the bones and they are pulling the bones and help in the muscular movement. Now, types of muscles. There are two types of muscle actually according to the function. They are voluntary and involuntary. So, voluntary muscles, these type of muscles are attached either directly or indirectly to the bones. These muscles can be controlled and work at our will. So, these are also known as skeletal muscles because they are attached to our skeleton, our bones. These are found in our arms, legs, eyes, tongue, etc. So, we can control their action according to our wish, according to our will. Thus, while reading, writing, walking or running, we use voluntary muscles because we can control these actions by ourselves. Types of muscles you can see: cardiac muscle, skeletal muscle cell, smooth muscle cell. These are voluntary and involuntary muscles also. So, you can see involuntary muscles. These muscles are not under our control. We cannot control their actions according to our will. These muscles are found in the internal body organs and works automatically. They control actions like the movement of food in the alimentary canal, the flow of blood and the movement of eye muscles. They are also known as smooth muscles. They are also known as smooth muscles because they are not connected with the bones. They are not attached with the bones. So these are not controlled by our will, and they are automatic in action. They can do by themselves. Like our digestion, we cannot control the movement of the different parts of our digestive system. We cannot control the flow of blood also, and eye muscles also we cannot control. So these are all known as involuntary muscles. And some cardiac muscles are also there. This is present in our heart, found in our heart, and these are involuntary muscles. They are involuntary action. We cannot control the pumping of the heart, and it is responsible for the pumping of blood throughout the body. So we cannot control the action of the heart also. So cardiac muscle is also involuntary muscles. You can see here cardiac muscles present in our heart. Next is, what is an organ system? Some questions are also there, revision questions are there. It is given for your revision. So first is, what is an organ system? We have seen already that a group of organs working together to perform a particular job for the body forms an organ system. As I have given the example of digestive system, you can take another system also. And in one system, many organs are working, like in our digestive system, our mouth, stomach, esophagus, small intestine, large intestine, anus, all are working together to perform a particular job, that is the digestion. Now, what is the skeletal system? Question number 2 is, the system that gives shape to our body and helps in the movement is known as skeletal system. Now, due to the skeletal system only our body gets a shape. The next question is, how many kinds of movable joints are there in our body? Name them. So we have seen that most of the joints in our bodies are movable. There are 4 kinds of movable joints: ball and socket joint, hinge joint, pivot joint, and glide joint. We have seen also. Now question number 4 is, what is the muscular system? The muscular system we will see now. So the muscular system is an organ system consisting of skeletal, smooth and cardiac muscles. It permits movement of the body. So 3 types of muscles are there: skeletal muscles, smooth muscles, and cardiac muscles. That covers our body, and that is inside our body also, and it helps the movement of the body. Question number 5 is, how many types of muscles are there? So there are 3 kinds of muscles we have seen: voluntary muscles, involuntary muscles, and cardiac muscle. Actually, cardiac muscles are involuntary in action. Now, some objective question is also there. Question number 6 is, answer in one word. The smallest bone in the human body, that is stapes. It is present in our middle ear. So it is the smallest bone. The other name of the vertebral column, it is a spine. The other name of vertebral column is spine. A long bone at the center of the chest. At the center of chest, there is a long bone called sternum. The largest and the strongest bone in our face, lower jaw. Lower jaw bones are the largest and the strongest bone in our face. The muscles are attached to the bones by tendons. Tendons are the strong fibers that attach the muscles to the bones. The study of bone is called osteology. The study of bone is known as osteology. Now state true and false. So first is, our big toes have 3 bones each. It is false. Our big toes have only 2 bones each. There are 800 muscles in our body. It is also false. Our body has 650 muscles. Question number 3 is, our lower jaw bone is movable. Yes, it is true, because only the lower jaw bone is movable in our skull. 4 number, cardiac muscles are voluntary in function. It is false, because cardiac muscles are involuntary in function. We cannot control the pumping of the blood by the heart. Question number 5 is, bones in our fingers have hinge joint. Yes, it is true. We can fold our fingers in one direction only. That's why it is a hinge joint. So thank you, students. We will meet in the next class again.